Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's TPM5 here, back again with another NBA video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 players that must be added into NBA 2K22 and are currently not in 2K21 for some reasons. At number 5, we have Monte Ellis. Monte Ellis was a guard in the NBA who was picked in the second round, taken by the Golden State Warriors, and he carved out a career that saw him play 12 years in the NBA, winning the NBA Most Improved Award in 2007. Over the course of his career, he averaged 18 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, and 5 assists per game as well. He was most notable for being the face of the Warriors for 5 years before Steph Curry burst onto the scene and was traded to Milwaukee for Andrew Bogut. Just a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel as I make NBA content, and don't forget to drop a like. Following 2 seasons with the Bucks, Monte Ellis decided to leave and sign with the Dallas Mavericks on a 3-year deal worth $25 million, and he had a player option which he used to decline the final year of his contract, and he ended up going to the Indiana Pacers. In his final season in the NBA, he averaged 8.5 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 3.2 assists before being waived, and he'll get paid until the end of the 2022 season by the Pacers. Now, Monte Ellis was a key player in the 2000s NBA, and he was a face of the Warriors for a few years before Steph Curry broke onto the scene, so it would be worth having him in the game for my team primarily, and then also maybe for a couple classic teams to happen. Now onto the fourth player for this list, and it's Ron Artest, or aka Metta World Peace. One of the Chicago Bulls' first round picks after Michael Jordan retired, Artest was selected with the 16th pick in the first round of the 1999 NBA draft and ended up playing in Chicago for a few years. He ended up leaving Chicago to go to the Indiana Pacers in 2002, where his career would take off. In 2004, before the notable malice at the Palace, he was averaging 25 points per game on 41% shooting from three, and he also was leading the Indiana Pacers team that was trying to get Reggie Miller an NBA title. However, obviously that didn't happen due to the malice at the Palace, and the Indiana Pacers of the 2004/5 season will become one of the greatest what-ifs in NBA history. As a result of the brawl at the Auburn Hills, he was traded to Sacramento before ending up in Houston, and obviously he found his way to LA in 2009, where he picked up his only NBA title of his career. He was also in multiple defensive teams and had multiple defensive accolades that people don't know about. Now on to the third player of the list, Manoj Nobly. Following numerous seasons overseas, Monte Ellis was picked in the second round of the 1999 NBA draft, and after a couple years in Bologna, he made his way over to the NBA with the San Antonio Spurs. Ginobili found success in the NBA quickly, winning an NBA title in 2003 as part of the San Antonio Spurs team, averaging 8 points, 2 assists, and 2.3 rebounds per game. In Ginobili's first 5 years in the NBA, he would pick up 3 NBA titles as he carved out a bigger role for himself on the San Antonio Spurs rotation. When all was said and done and Ginobili had retired, he'd picked up one last NBA title in 2014 and he ended up playing 16 years with the Spurs organization from 2002 to 2018. Over his career, he would average 13 points per game along with 4 assists and 3.5 rebounds. He had numerous overseas accolades, but in the NBA, he was an All-Star 2 times and on the All-NBA third team twice as well, along with the 4 NBA titles that I mentioned before. He's a key part of many classic teams that are already in the game, so it's important that he gets added. Now, number 2 on this list, we have Reggie Miller. He would attend UCLA for 4 years before being picked in the first round by the Indiana Pacers, a team where he stayed for 11 straight years from 1987 to 2005. Over the course of his career, he would average 18 points per game along with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Reggie would be an All-Star 5 times, make the All-NBA third team 3 times as well. He's part of the 50-40-90 club, which he achieved in the 1994 season, and he was also part of the Dream Team in 1996 that won the Olympics in Atlanta. He would play until the age of 40 and had his jersey retired by the Indiana Pacers following 18 seasons with the team. Following Miller's retirement, he would be inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 2012. He now works as a broadcaster and game analyst for TNT, commentating many nationally televised games. Adding Miller into 2K would make for many great My Team cards, and it would also make a lot of classic teams possible to happen, as he was the main player on the Pacers over the course of his career. Now at number 1, who else would it be? It's Charles Barkley. He was selected with the 5th pick in the 1984 NBA draft, and he was picked by the Philadelphia 76ers as he made his way to the city of brotherly love. He would stay there for 8 years before requesting a trade, and in many rumors put on weight by eating pizzas and piling on the pounds in order to make his move happen. Nevertheless, he would make his way to the Phoenix Suns, where he'd win the MVP award in 1993 and be the head of that team as well. In his MVP season, he would lead them to the finals and they'd battle against the Chicago Bulls. However, they lost in 6 games. Following the 1996 season, Barkley was traded to the Houston Rockets for 4 players, and this was his last chance to win an NBA title as he was paired with Clyde Drexler and also Hakeem Olajuwon. However, the 11-time All-Star would never pick up the much desired NBA title. Barkley would be a great player for them to add in NBA 2K22 as it would make for a good My Team card, and also many classic teams can happen due to him. Thanks for watching guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, also comment who you think I missed, and I'll see you for the next video.